Hi, I'm Diana Rosa, and I'm with Michal Sinnott and Alexandra Clayton, and they are with the film Unpacking, which is a really cool film. But first of all, I want to ask you, what was it like to be accepted in the Tryon International Film Festival, and then to see it on the big screen?
It was an amazing experience. This is our first festival. It's our world premiere. We're so honored to be here. We saw Paragold on Friday night and we're just blown away by it. And to be in the same company with just such a high caliber of films is really just such a true pleasure, and we're just delighted to be here.
I have to add to that because I just have to say, to have a full house and such an engaged, active audience, and to hear people laughing at our movie around us for the first time was so moving. It was amazing.
Well, great. Okay. Michal, when people walk out of the theater, lots of times they have their perception and their interpretation of the film. And they always kind of think to themselves, I wonder what the filmmaker's interpretation is. So I'm going to ask each of you. So starting with you, Michal, what's your interpretation of the film?
I think the film is about a lot of things. I think it's about female friendship. I think it's about things that women talk about with each other, but they don't always talk about in society. I think it's a very feminist film. I think to be a feminist is just to believe that men and women are created equal and should have the same rights as everyone else. And it's exploring a lot of things that are important to women. And I think it also puts a lens on that for people that aren't women, so that they can learn about that experience. It's also about the difference between cancel culture and calling people in and calling them out. It's exploring white privilege and appropriation and a lot of things that are complicated and messy right now. And it's a film about judgment and coming together and forgiving people in their messiness.
And your turn.
Oh boy. What do I think the film is about?
Yeah, interpretation.
My interpretation.
What's your personal interpretation as the filmmaker? So many things that you did with this film. What is your interpretation?
I think Michal managed to nail a lot of it just now. I think we tried to work in a lot of layers. To me, one of the unique parts of it is doing it through the lens of wellness tourism, which is such a huge industry and something so many people partake in, to do these sort of self-exploration journeys. And that comes with its own complications that we don't always engage in, that we hope in sort of subtle ways our film calls attention to. When you travel halfway around the world and you don't actually really talk to anybody from that place, and your day-to-day experience there is so far removed from the reality of the lives around you. So, also just the importance of meeting other people and sort of what a lonely, isolated culture we've become in a lot of ways, and how to begin to think about breaking through that.
When I saw that you were going to Bali, I thought, wow, that's going to be kind of cool. So what was that like?
Wow, Bali is a really special place. I had been there the year before, and that's when I thought, I want to make a movie here. And so I came back and proposed that idea to Alexandra. So I had been before, but going again, it was, I have to say it was a rush. We shot in 13 days. We shot a feature in 13 days. So it was very busy, very intense. We wore a lot of hats. I wish we got to vacation more, but the people are so incredible there. Bali is 95% Hindu, and there's this real, just almost sense of holy or spiritual in the air. It's like they see God in everything. And so there's this real beauty to the people there that I think is present with all the Indonesian day players and small parts that we had throughout the film. It really is a magical, spiritual, colorful, beautiful place, and it was a delight to film there and to be there.
I bet it was. I love any type of international travel, so I would have loved something like that. Well, I want to thank you, Michal and Alexandra,
for
joining me today.
Thank
and
you,
do you
Diana.
have any last words you'd like to say?
You can follow us at unpackingmovie.com. All of our different socials are on that site as well. You could give us if you see the movie, feel free to review it on IMDb. That helps us a lot with getting distribution. Yeah, do you have anything to add, Alexandra?
No, I guess just thank you for supporting us this weekend and welcoming us so full-heartedly to this town. We've had a really wonderful experience, and it's just, I can't tell you the like exhale of feeling like the film is like out in the world and off on its journey now.
Yeah, we had the most amazing Q&A last night, and to be all together as a collective, because we made this as a collective on stage, and hearing everyone's feedback, I'll never, it's one of the treasured memories I will carry with me for the rest of my life. It was really special. So thank you so much, Tryon.
Yeah, Tryon International Film Festival, thank you for giving these two women a chance to really explore their film and let other people explore it. Yeah. And I'm Diana DeRosa reporting for the Tryon International Film Festival.